What's up, people? The other day a guy asked me how long should it take him to do a cut, and my immediate answer to him was, how much time, how much money you want to make. It should take you, a certain amount of time to do a cut, and you should be able to get better at it the more you do it. But you know that time is money, and I don't suggest that anybody rush through a cut and anybody just mess up a head because they're trying to make money. What I'm suggesting is that the more you practice your craft, the more you work at doing what you do, speed will come, and as speed comes, your haircuts will be they'll be done faster. And so, of course, if you're doing a head and it takes you an hour to do a fade, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem making money, you're going to have a problem taking care of yourself, and you're going to have a problem paying rent. So one of the things that you want to do is to develop a style, develop a technique, and stick with that style, stick with that technique. Because if you stick with that style, stick with that technique, it gives you a chance, it allows you to improve your speed. As your speed improves, then of course your cuts will go faster. It should take you 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes on a lineup. No more than that. Okay, if it's taking you more than 10 minutes to do a lineup, then you need to look at that. Okay, it should take you no more than 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes to do a little boy's cut. You should be able to do full little boys, at least full little boy haircuts in an hour. You should be able to do a fade in no less than a half an hour. Okay, a good faded cut, you should be able to do at least two an hour. Some of us are doing 3 to 4 hours, but you should be able to get it down to at least 2 fades an hour. Over even 10-15 minutes, 15 minutes at the most for over even shaped up haircut. That should be your goal. Okay, Afro cuts 30-35 minutes because it's a work involved, but it all really depends on how much you do it. The more you do fades, the more you do afros, the more you do over evens, the more you do little boys haircuts, the faster your cuts will go. On little kids, I should also suggest that you line the little kid up. When the little child first gets in the chair, you comb the hair out all the way around. Make sure the hair is combed down and brushed down nice. You go ahead and line them up right away. That way you can still see the line. You can still see where the child, original line was, or who will make the line last time. You can see if it's straight or not. You have something to work with. You line up the child first, and then after you line the child up, then you go ahead and remove the hair. Once you remove the hair, now you still have the line. Be careful not to remove too much hair from the front of the hairline. So start behind the hairline, remove that hair against the grain, and then come back with the grain to even it all up. Okay, and you have a nice sharp hairline for little kids. You will not take their line back, and the mother will love you. So to just throw some things that will speed you up, because especially when you take all that hair away, now you can't find the line. Now you're trying to find the line. It takes more time. The more time you're taking, that's time you're missing from another customer. That's time you could be doing something else. So you line them up first, remove the hair. Then after the hair is removed, if you need to touch up the line a little bit, you can tap it, whatever, brush them off, spray them down, put a little spray on their head, let them go. Okay? And the next customer, the same situation. You should have customers that you can cut faster because you cut them last week, they cut them 2 weeks ago, and the basic cut is still there. So it doesn't take you long to just go ahead and remove the hair that you need to remove. Shape them up, trim them up, scissor, clean them off good, spray them, send them on their way. You need to make sure that you follow this so that when your customer sit in the chair beyond that amount of time, they know something is going wrong. All of my customers know that they're not pushed out of the chair real quick, but the way I cut their heads, they know that this is the time that it takes to cut my head. So if anybody else cuts their head, they know it's taking too long. Okay, so establish standards, establish some methods of cutting so that you and your customer will know when something is going wrong and you'll be able to address that. So yeah, you need to work on your speed. You need to make sure that your speed is up to par, because the only way you're going to make money is to be able to control how many cuts you can do per day. 14 cuts a day will give you about $1,000 a week. So if you can get 14 cuts in per day, then you're doing good. You're doing good. You're on your way. And but if you're doing a cut an hour, your money's gonna be limited. Once you pay your rent, once you pay for your supplies and pay for your travel and back and forth, you're not gonna be looking good. So you really want to work on your time, and that will help you work on your money. Al's Millions. Talk to you soon. Peace.